just trying out Val. My dailies right now are for warrior heroes, and I definitely do not have the best sense of Sonya. She's one of my weaker heroes. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to play with different builds for her. Sonya competitive build. Updated just a few days ago, and so it still says to use the thing that gives you extra fury on an activator. You just have to know you can activate it. The focused attack, followed by follow through, and then Wrath. Sonya, you know, competitive build. Down below they say no to Leap, because Leap is too unreliable to make it work. If you want Initiation Lockdown, you better go with Tyrael and Judgment. The major difference between these heroics is that Leap AoE stuns while Judgment pushes others away. However, I've noticed that most of the time you usually use Leap to catch up to one target only. Also, if you take Leap, you will lack a lot of damage due to not having Wrath. In that case, you will have to compensate by going Poison Spear and Furious Blow instead of Nerves of Steel. You desperately will need. And then you will also need Spell Shield, which would prevent you from getting Mystical Spear. So, in the end, they say to go with Wrath. I've been struggling to really get, a lot out of Wrath, but that's because I'm unfamiliar with this build. So that's why we're trying to learn it, get a sense of how it really, what makes it tick. Mystical Spear at 13, Nerves of Steel at 16, and Ignore Pain at 20. So this is the one I was trying earlier. Didn't really have a lot of luck with it, but that was because it was the first time I'd ever tried it. And I also was not aware that you could hit the thing to actually activate the thing. Just, I wasn't reading the talents well enough. That's the problem with blindly following a guide for a build, is you can make some really derpy mistakes just because you're not really thinking through what all is going into it. Here we have a no healer. Wait, we have a Kirazim. Steak is on Artanis, I'm on Sonya, so we have two warriors. Heal support, Sylvanas as a specialist, and Nova as an assassin. Overall, pretty solid looking build. The other team is some weird stuff going on. Let's see, what did they actually end up with? Bala, Tyrande, Gazlo, Raynor, Tyrael. So they have Tyrande as their shield support. That's not too bad. Overall, it didn't end up looking too bad. Just
choose a talent.
Kind of risky going in with
minions of
double
hell
random.
Grown stronger?
My blades hope it is so.
Oh, I'm talking to
The
healer
temple opens
because we're both
in
Diablo 3 characters,
10
so we can have a little conversation.
This way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle begin.
Oh, we all cheer when the battle begins. Apparently we all like battle. We all like violence, these heroes. We're not fighting to defend something, we're fighting for the thrill of battle. For the warrior spirit. A little bit of crushing going up by the smiley face. Or is it smiley face?
Hurry.
Whatever it is. Activate it better early. I don't know. But that's what we're doing here. It's a 40-second cooldown, so you're gotta think, does it make sense to actually activate it right there? And I think that was a mistake. First mistake of the game, but a mistake that hopefully I will be able to remember. I took some damage here, but let's see how much does this do. Not quite enough, really. I might go grab a fountain here, just because I took those unnecessary gate hits. Not bad.
The life of the sun grows. Soon they shall pass in mine.
It's gonna win. That's what they say. Need to go fight for that temple now. Or not the temple, but the whatever this
flows
is.
Through the temple.
Bye.
Guardians, do not let these mortals approach.
Your death has come. Make way.
I need to get out of here.
At least it's
Probably should have backed off there a little bit, but thought I would regain a little bit more life with the whirlwind. They do have a fair amount of damage up there. I guess my hope was that we were going to be winning top while I was doing that, but that's not the case. We are not winning the top temple. I'll come back and try to maintain aggression at this one with Steak, but a little bit early, and now I'm missing my spear. See, that's the thing, you don't want to be missing your spears as Sonya, because that you're kind of a scrub if you are. And we've already lost this temple. This game is off to a really rough start. Not an unwinnable disadvantage, but a very noticeable and discernible disadvantage. I'm gonna hit my stun because I can't. Oh, I got out of it. That's the nice thing is that she does get out of it. Guess I should have got out of these turrets. My support went out to maintain the fire. Overall, we ended up less than a level down after that, so we were
something else to fight over.
better at the end than we were going in. Assuming we don't lose Nova right there. Yeah, it's okay. And so yeah, just using basic attacks to gain fury instead of using the D. So I have the D ready in case something goes down. Just gotta get used to this mixture of the W and the D.
None may stand against me.
Then to escape in this
Direct
case.
my fury.
Arm is a little bit sore. I think I gamed pretty hard on Overwatch last night, so. What? Oh, we killed Bella, so that's good.
Of course.
Probably should actually be activating something here, but
Steel.
that's okay. Actually, probably okay I missed that, because that would have thrown me right into the turrets. I need to get a sense of what I can get away with aggression here.
Your miserable life.
Bella just might just soak alone.
Of course.
That would be a wacky decision, man.
Your death has come.
Trying to get Sonya with the back blast of the W there. Well, not necessarily that good of an idea, but yeah.
My blade.
Yeah, he wants everyone to be caught now. That's where I'll be going after I heal. I mean, Tyrell was chasing me into that, so he's he's coming down now, but he's only a little bit. Well, Nova, they're already down. Now we're losing a lot more people. That's not ideal. Let's try to get back in like that. Oh, they got their thing. That sucked. He lost a level of buzzer. I went back in for the monk, but he has escapes and I don't have the same quality of escapes as he does. That's not good. Fighting inside our towers 3 versus 5 without our tanks. You know, like what are you doing? Why are you going back in? Just, I mean, it's not. You're not going to save it. You're just going to feed them more. Like, just
Make
hard
way.
lane the, you know, go soak the other lanes. Get us to 10, then team fight. Now you're in position for another game.
Done. No one fury.
Oh, we got Toronto there. Nice. So the idea is that you are like that, you gotta like basically be ready to dump everything real fast. Up there.
Wounds weaken you. Heal.
Let us capture this mercenary camp. The light of the
Make
sun
way.
glows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in my glory.
No, Phantom is dead. Wow,
Let's get on
that's too
with
bad.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these
Really try to heal me as much as I was hoping. So we just get bot temple, not even team fight here.
Make
Oh,
way.
with vision, I can come soak here while
I will crush
enemy fort level. The enemy has shattered a fort.
some of them moved up, others
you. Of course.
just Rainer there. So if it's just Rainer there, then I can try my lonely build.
I will not.
You have stolen enough of my temple. Return to your
Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, and we got full ganked on bottom too while I was suiciding into Rainer.
Before the dawn.
Well, that was stupid. 2 levels down. I mean, that wasn't really our best team fight, considering we all died on bottom, but it looks like we finished the temple. We are down 1 fort. Well, about
My
the...
wrath shall not
2
be
forts.
quenched.
Well, no. We're really just down 1 fort.
Get on with it.
They got the boss. That's a different problem.
Their defenses fall.
Got the siege to back up
Make
the
way.
boss there.
I do it
Get
well. Of course. That has come. I've gained
That's
new
the
power.
chase. See, that's I shouldn't have dove into Rainer before. I should have waited until I had a better queue.
I suppose you
I
must
believe
insist on
Whoa. Sylvanas, don't do it, Sylvanas. Don't do it, Sylvanas. Damn it! Wait, it can't activate when I'm fucking... Why can't you activate R while you're in E? That's how Sonya works in real game. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I was going in for Sylvanas. I'm not gonna let Sylvanas go and just die. I mean, that game... Yeah, Sylvanas is gonna complain at him, and she's gonna dive into 5 as 2. Like, what are you doing, Sylvanas? So yeah, you need to R before you initiate E. So in this thing where you can't activate your R with your E, that's why I like basically stopped doing it, because I couldn't get past that. Like I'm so used to like starting a whirlwind in Diablo 3 and then popping the R when you really need to. And so like with Vala, when I'm playing this game, it's like I'm playing Diablo 3 basically. So I have a really good feel for it. But this thing where I initiate a whirlwind and then suddenly I can't pop my R, that makes no sense
smiles
to me.
on me this day.
It's really very foreign. No, that doesn't mean that Sonya is exactly a bad hero. It just means that like it's, I feel like I'm reversed. Normally with a Diablo 3 hero, you are better off because you're familiar with how they play.
You will rise. Your enemy is attacking your core.
I really am very sympathetic.
The light of the sun glows within them. Soon they shall fall in mine.
Stop playing then. Go back to
You will.
I grow mighty.
Always go back to AI. Unbridled genius of cops.
Your enemy is attacking your core.
Oh man, these burns.
Defeat.
Go back to LOL. So salty. Maybe if you weren't soaking in the middle of a objective team fight, the rest of the team wouldn't be dying. Soul healer. Well, whatever. Alright.
My blades are yours.
Good question. Just moving on. I don't think I can... Oh, what is this saying? Yeah, YouTube gaming doesn't really like my resolution, so maybe I need to think about switching to Twitch, if that's going to support a higher resolution. I don't know that that's the case, though. All of them? I mean, other than Falstad,
My blades are
would
yours.
buy all of those except Falstad. But that's... Those are all good heroes. Google whispering me to do some Overwatch. Which I think I might jump in there pretty soon here. The question is a range specialist a more sensible characterization than defense hero? Because defense hero is kind of interesting, because really what it is, it's a range specialist. I mean, you're sniping from far away. But the thing is that defense hero actually is not that intuitive, because there's like Widowmaker in Overwatch, who's more of an assassin. And then there's Bastion, which is more of like, you know, it's almost like, it's not exactly like Gazebo, but it's functionally similar to Gazebo. Or not Gazebo, what am I saying, Gazebo? What's the damn name? I think we're... Gazlo!
My blades are yours.
Gazlo equal Bastion. I mean, except Bastion is much better in Overwatch than Gazlo is in Heroes of the Storm. I mean, I haven't played this guy lately. I don't know if Tao is actually gonna... Okay. Why would you accept the invite if you didn't want to stay in the party? Single question mark is the question. No response. Okay. Oh, whatever. I did have the... I mean, I had the Google thing set up. We could do Skype, or Vent, or anything. I mean, I haven't really screwed with it, but there is in-game voice, right? Is there in-game voice? I thought there was in-game voice, but maybe I'm mistaken with that. Nope, guess not. You just sent me a thing. Can you hear me okay? Thank you. Alright, why don't you ever use your damn mic? Because your family what? I mean, they know you're playing video games already. They can see you playing video games. I mean, are you trying to be secretive about your video gaming ways? They think you're talking to people from Asia. Why would they think you're talking to people from Asia? Why would it matter? It's through the internet. It's not like it's going into your phone bill. Or some pedophiles. Are you I mean, Aren't you like a teenager now? I know that when you first joined our group, you were like a little kid, but I mean, that was years ago. uh, yeah, dude, I mean, unless you plan to spend $1,000 on a plane ticket sometime now, there ain't no pedophilia going on in this business. Like, pedophilia is functionally impossible when you live half a fucking world away. Oh yeah, Mesk would too, you know. He actually is in your house right now. He lives, I don't know if you know this, but he lives in your closet. And he just when you sleep, stands in your closet and stares down at you. No. He definitely lives in your closet. I mean, I've seen his house, and you know, I've seen inside, and I've seen that he is in your closet right now. Now that doesn't mean that I've seen your closet, because this was through the that phone booth, you know, the what is it called? The TARDIS. There's no closet near you. No, you see, he's in your closet. Wait, so whose closet is he in then? Is there an you know what it is? It's probably the case that he thinks he's in your closet, watching you, but actually he's in someone else's closet, and he just hasn't realized that he's not actually watching SteakofPwnage all the time. Yeah, this seems much more probable to me. Why are you in the corner? Don't let... No one keeps baby in the corner. No, wait. What's that from? I can't remember the source of that line. What? This stream is probably really boring right now, as we fail to get a match. There's a Raisin Waikiki? I didn't know that. Expensive, though. Just dealing with some texts.
Battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Of course I'm doing it on purpose.
1.
Why else would I be doing it?
Let the battle begin.
This is like my 4th day using a headset. And I haven't really heard it on the streams that much, so I'm not sure what's up with it, but
Make way.
apparently it's a problem. Don't die as Butcher. It's not allowed. Of course there's 3 top.
Make way.
No, Lily, what are you doing? That wasn't a kill. That was not a kill, Lily. I mean, unless you died, but it was a kill for them.
Your death has come. Agreed. None may stand against us. Make way.
They're not so divey. You can actually maintain a lot of regeneration on Sonya. It's just a matter of not really getting in a position where you're totally getting beat up.
Direct
But
my
unfortunately, we're
fury.
losing these other lanes. Which is not so cool.
Let's get on with it.
I should not have E'd initially like that. I should have left it on track there.
Health returns.
It's like he drops his E on me and then he goes for Lily. I mean, Lily's supposed to have move speed for escapes, but with Rhaegar, I guess they are managing to slow her down enough that Butch can get in there. That's not cool.
None may stand against me.
He's trying to get on the other side of me.
Forward.
Are we just losing everyone in every lane, just constantly? It's not ideal.
This way.
Well, yeah, that's because it's because you're someone named Steak. Oh, hello, Nova. It's because you're someone named
Health
Steak
returns.
playing someone with an obsession about me. I mean, what do you want?
Many thanks.
Are they going to continue to come in here and just try to poke me enough to interrupt my turn? Yeah, they really don't want me to turn in these 11. I mean, they're sacrificing a lot of lane time. I mean, they're making me also sacrifice lane time, but...
My wounds close.
What, no more just walk in and drop a EQ on me?
That is
Well
enough.
done.
You will be rewarded as promised. Make way. Hurry. Many thanks.
Yeah, I see. So Sonya isn't really so divey, it's just more the slow push in. With a little bit of support, she can really just continue aggression on a lane. A real pain for the other team to try to deal with it. It's enough regeneration, unless she's getting stunned, she don't die. Yeah, except, you know, if that happens, I guess. Good job. Falstad grabbing them
Shatter their constructs. Deliver the
gems.
to my altar.
Dim gems.
Your enemies.
My wrath shall not be quenched. Agreed.
Yeah, Butcher can be very strong. He is tricky versus their Rhaegar, right? I mean, Rhaegar is a pretty strong response to a Butcher if this was like a actual organized match. Which it's not.
This way.
Come on, move! Man, it's like just the movement style of Sonya is really one of my biggest issues here. Okay, I should not have continued to go in with the either. It's very frustrating. It's like, okay. You know it. For life. Scope for life, yo. Wow. Falstad doing work this game. I've absorbed 20,000 damage this game. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage absorption right there. There isn't even a warrior on the other team. That's interesting. Get up, get up. Alright. Let's go start another lane or something.
Of course.
Oh, I got 7. Somehow I walked in and killed a person and got 7 points. That's cool.
Ruins my daughters.
Oops. Damn it! What a waste. Oh well. Falstad is doing really good this game. Like, I'm not really a believer in Falstad, but Falstad... This Falstad is making me change my opinion just a little bit. You know, every Falstad could play like this Falstad. You do get the Sylve. You are the Sylve Hunter. the killer of Sylvanas, the hero of Azeroth as a consequence. I mean, she's opposed to. I don't even know Warcraft lore all that much. This body block is OP. Wow. My entire team blocking.
Many thanks, hero.
So would you be the hero of Azeroth for killing Sylvanas? Oh. Well, oh well.
Or face my wrath.
Let's get on with it.
He's probably gonna turn evil soon.
None may stand.
Stereotyping. Don't be racist.
My altar makes the gems. Bring them with me.
Stand around. The other team is having a really hard time this game. And you know why? It's because of my Sonya! Finally getting a grapple on this hero just a little bit.
I've gained new power.
All you have to do is not die every 10 seconds as Sonya, and you can do okay. Who would have thought that would be the secret?
I will crush you.
Oh, I just ate the butcher's thing. It's still not giving me that though. You've barely died with 6 deaths? I mean, if you say so.
How about we capture this mercenary camp?
Generally, you should not actually be dying at a 50% kill death. That's not true, but you know, whatever. I mean, I probably shouldn't have 3 deaths as Sonya.
The clutch is filled. Enemies desire my power.
But I got greedy. It takes a while to really just have an intuitive sense of how much wrath your hero can take or not. Oh, nice. False that ate the nuke, but he was up full life, so it's okay. Lily dropping dim heals. Oh, I'm gonna deal with this nonsense.
None may stand against me.
They killed the well. Those monsters. Literally, I think these can easily be described as monsters. Not figurative monsters. They are literal monsters. Look at these spider things. Although maybe, you know, 2 of the spider people, these are, you know, mothers and fathers, daughters and sisters. Members of the family, you know? So maybe calling them monsters is really unfair.
This way.
Who's to say? I think they are. They're the ones to say. Oh, I teleported into the damn nuke.
Stand against
I avenged you.
joyful
Ooh, that was nice looking. Oh, I couldn't teleport through the wall. Ridiculous. I'm wasting my D, but I did.
direct my fury. A proud victory.
I guess we're gonna grab the other. No, I mean, Falstad wants to go get in a fight. Falstad wants to get in a fight. I'm willing to fight with him. He seems like a the type of guy. Can you get away? Oh. Falstaff's the one who called that fight, and he's the one who's now not in the fight. That was not a real Nova. I mean, yeah, you're coming now, but that was not a favorable. Oh. 4 for 3. Still not a favorable exchange. Especially if Lily goes down trying to get the lost coins. Well, we did get the web weavers up, so it wasn't a favorable exchange, but it wasn't as unfavorable as it could have been. So we were forced to Rhaegar to sit here with 33 gems. This team is bad if you have the most deaths. I mean,
Shall not be quenched.
I'm tempted to say that, that something funny is going on with Malfurion. Oh, you're the one carrying the other team. That's funny.
A reprieve.
Once Overwatch is playable, I'm like... This is Moogle. The hell with HOTS. Well. So you did play HOTS.
A proud victory.
Because I have no idea about everything. I mean, this guy sounds like an expert. If I want to know the truth, get the down low. Oh goodness, I don't even know what's going on up there. Smite. I've not even, I don't think I've even heard of Smite. A third-person MOBA. Interesting.
Destroy their constructs. Reclaim the gems of my power.
Oh, I couldn't get my one off.
Most death is an innocent web. The enemy has
Why did I drop so damn fast? What the hell did she hit me with?
Your enemy has destroyed a vault.
Ridiculous. How the hell did Falstad die? And suddenly our team is falling apart. No, we hit 21st. But... But what happened? What happened? I don't know. Guess I'm not really engaging in a lot of the team fights, because I mean, there are 3 waves of web crawlers hitting each of our lanes, so I'm like, I'm gonna take care of that. Probably need to just work on map around to see what's going on with the rest of this team here.
Shall not be quenched.
Your enemy has done as I asked. Soon you will know my power.
It's like this thing where you gotta hit 4 damn things in a certain order. Kind of annoying. I mean, these are both usable while whirlwinding, but this is not. Why isn't Wrath usable while whirlwinding? Why do I have to hit it first? exactly what it's going to. I'm well aware of this. What are you doing? Why are you initiating? They aren't here, Steak. None of them are here. Why are you initiating a 5 versus 1? I mean, I'm here, but I'm not gonna be able to... Yeah, okay. Ay, ay, ay. God. This build is going to require a lot of practice, just to get a sense of, okay, when do you click which thing? Q into R into E into 1 into 2. I mean, that's a lot of time during which you can get bursted down. And it didn't help that I clipped Butcher's ultimate though. That was messy. Furion's all salty now. I mean, obviously that is what happened. But he's gotta talk some nonsense about it anyway.
Volcato smiles on me this day. Direct my fury.
I guess that's how it's supposed to work, kind of. Push the enemy team back, get them a little bit out of position, so that then my team can actually do some stuff. Just needs to actually be in the midst of a push, rather than while we're getting pushed back. Because if we're being pushed back, it just means I die marginally slower.
Let's get on with it. I will not be denied. Direct my fury.
I'm not in position yet.
This way. Let's get on with it.
Are we going for the boss, or are we going for Vala? I guess we're going for the boss. Alright. Nova saw us somehow. Boss said you better get here. I mean, are we disengaging? What are we doing? Up, they're coming. Damn it! This is the thing where I keep using my ultimate before I get the one of the detective ults. You have to get all of them. So many damn cooldowns. Oh man, I'm getting messaged by multiple people from multiple games. Lily, you just got saw.
Of course. Direct my fury.
Okay, they're over there. Alright. I'm not at max fury, but
Let's get on with
Yeah.
it.
The spiders shall eat your bones.
enemies. Damn it! Just. Oh.
Your core is under attack.
Is this game? We have 13 seconds where they're gonna get another two. Or we have Web Reavers getting our face down to. No, it's over. GG's.
Defeat.
I couldn't tell, but I mean, I'm still getting used to that build, and I was really struggling to deal with the different cooldowns. So I definitely was not playing optimally there. I mean, I took lots of damage. Our Falstad was doing okay. I mean, I want to blame Malfurion, but I can't, right? I mean, because there was a lot of stuff in that game that was not just his fault. Why did you message me to do quick matches if you're so tired you can't even play? Oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, well, you should. Clearly that's a sign, dude, that you need to do some push-ups. You should go run around the block a couple times before you message me next time. Get your heart rate pumping. Get your energy up. Get your liveliness set to 11. GN. Alright, so I'm gonna kill the call. And I hope that anyone watching this YouTube video enjoyed what they saw. Not really the best matches for me. Still trying to get a grapple on Sonya, what makes her tick. But you know, I am really getting a sense that even though she has a lot of regen, you know, really bursting her down in these key moments can really shut her down very easily. And she is a lot to manage, really, in this build with these multiple cooldowns. I might look around at some other builds, see if maybe there's something that's a little bit easier to build into her. But in any case, I'm going to stop the stream and go switch over to a Star Battle in-house match. So, I'll see you guys.
With the clans.
Hey guys.
What's up? I'll take Dark Uncle and Thunder.
Thunder.
I'll take okay. Well, no one else in my clan's on. Okay, I will take.
What's up?
I'll take.
I'll take
I'll
Dark
take Lack of
Uncle
Skill.
and Thunder.
And I'll take Iceman. Sure. Is Iceman on?
Fuck you guys.
Alright, well, no one else my clan's on. Okay, I will take. Yeah, played the same version.
I'll take
I'll take
Dark
Black
Uncle
Skill.
and
I haven't
Thunder.
seen him forever, so they made some changes.
I'll take
That's
Lone
all.
Traveler
I'll
and
take
his friend
Iceman.
Kalik.
Sure.
That's your
Yeah, I
friend,
take
right?
Phoenix. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I'm taking
Well, no one
Phoenix.
else my clan's on. I thought you said I will take. Yeah,
I didn't mean to say that. I meant Phoenix and Kalik.
That's what I heard.
He wants to keep his handy strong.
Oh, handy strong.
Like,
Okay.
like the toilet paper.
Okay.
Like the toilet.
Alright, party invite going
Most
out.
absorbent.
All right, Calix.
Here you
might
go.
wanna go BC on this one.
And we're gonna have a
Lick him,
comp.
keep on wiping.
Okay, let's see. Now, do I need to leave party? How does this work? Let me see.
We'll go BC and remember to cover the support if you can. Whoever supporting.
Are we
cover
gonna
them.
switch out of these? Split out of
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna, before we decide on what our comps are, we're gonna split
Yeah.
bits. There you
Okay.
go.
User left
Minor
your
detail.
channel. User was moved out of your channel. Was moved out of your channel.
Alright.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
We got to see. We got Bled, Jimber, we got Lack, Iceman, and Lone. Deal. So we just need to move the Thunder down.
No, I'm here.
User was moved out of your channel.
Not anymore. Alright, guys. Here we go. Anybody got a specific comp? As long as we have one ARB, one OV, I don't care what before we want to go.
So what's the comp?
As long as we got one ARB and one Raven, anybody else can
I
go whatever.
go Raven.
Alright, I'll go ARB, and you four can pick whatever you want.
Alright, going Frig.
Okay. Good deal. Alright, double Frig, Levy on Bled. That leaves, Lack. Late game ship. Can you go carrier? Either carrier. Yeah, I think we need some late game ships. Alright, he's good. I'll let them know we are ready. So Bled, you're gonna be our tank. But try to go take the outside lane, get your quick farm up. Lack will take the other outside lane. 2 frigs and the 2 support will go in the middle.
So are they actually gonna stream this thing?
That's fine. Stream it as long as we win it. I don't care. Don't stream it if we lose it.
Yeah, I went ahead and started the stream. Just figured it would be nice to get the before game chat, if that's not an issue.
Nah, it's all good. We're just having fun.
Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got you, Bled.
An old tank in the middle then?
Yeah,
Start
man.
you're the tank, but start off on the outside lane.
Yeah,
get,
you gotta
get your quick
get-
farm.
Money, man. It's money.
Yeah, get your quick farm, then you can cut to the middle, and then one of the frigs will go out. We'll just start to rotate it once you get a decent lead on farm.
Fast forward.
Ready, guys?
Yeah, we're ready to go. you don't know if you won that last game?
I'm gonna go ahead and move up a channel.
Okay.
Channel switched.
Alright, hello everyone, this is Crazy, aka Why Must I Sign In. I went ahead and started the stream
User
during
joined your
the
channel.
in-game chat there. This is a live stream, but it'll also be converted into a YouTube video automatically when the stream is done. I guess Fast Forward has decided to go ahead and jump into this channel to listen in as we go. Fast Forward, is your mic on? Do you want to say hello?
I want to say hello, yes. I thought we left because we were spectators and they thought we're gonna spy on them or something.
Oh no, I left because I'm gonna be chatting through this entire game for my stream. And I didn't want to be distracting them because my mic goes into the stream at the same time that it goes into TeamSpeak, and I guess I could mute myself on TeamSpeak, but I figured it'd just be
no, it's okay, it's okay. Then I'm gonna listen to Turk commentary, maybe throw in a few words.
Go for it, man.
If it doesn't matter to you.
I should change the title to featuring Fast Forward as a guest star. There we go.
And I'm not used to making commentary, so I won't be talking much.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just chime in whenever you have something to say. So, in this game, we have Team 1 with the team leader J-Quest with Lack of Skill, Iceman, Lone Traveler, Bled, and Jimber. And then Blue Team has Win2 as team leader with Phoenix, Dark Uncle, Thunder, Rescue Ranger, and Calyx. I'll be going over the teams again as the game starts with the different ships that they have. Again, if you want to join in for a YouTube video or live stream, just get on to TeamSpeak. As you can see, the TeamSpeak server is ts1.learnstarbattle.com, and the password is solofarmer. This is Star Battle X. I haven't talked with Greater Ninja today about whether he's fixed the carrier barrage issue, but I don't think barrage is hugely common in IH games. Generally, people focus more on Tempests or Scouts or Interceptors. But if it is an issue, I guess we'll figure out pretty fast, yeah?
Yeah, barrage is usually a common opening if you go carrier mid lane. Then you can open barrage and do some damage.
Yeah, that's true. But is carrier mid lane common? I mean, I usually felt like carrier was, in most of the games I played, more a side lane ship.
Yeah, in most games it is some sort of a carry ship that goes side lane, but you can put it in the mid lane if you want to have an additional pushing power or killing power. And later, when the destroyer on the side has farmed his pro field and something like that, then they can switch lanes. So the destroyer is mid, and then the carrier is side and farms up.
That's nice. Do you usually go Dreadnought as side lane? Because I don't know, I feel like a few months ago when I was more into the IH scene, that would have felt uncommon to me.
I played many in-houses on EU, and Dreadnought side lane is very common. Dreadnought is one of the best, it is the best tank in the game. Because of the second chance and
unfortunately Rescue Ranger dropped loading screens, so I don't know whether they're going to quit out here or not. It's entirely possible they're going to. No one's moving their ships on the blue team. Yep, Windu calling for a remake, so we're going to go back to the lobby. Unfortunately, a false start in this game.
Okay.
I'll probably move back down in case they're going to change the in-house the pre-game chat, but I'm guessing that they're going to just try to restart as quickly as possible.
Channel switched.
So, just restarting as quickly as possible then?
Yep.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, everybody finally left the thing. Wait for them to invite and we'll jump in. Let me see if they want us to create or they're going to create.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright, Windu's going to create a gas.
Yep.
Just wait for the invites.
We're not the same people. Yeah,
Right.
same. Everything's
Yeah,
the
same
same.
thing.
Just make it faster.
If we keep doing this, we'll be undefeated for the night.
Rescue is, I mean, is he having issues or?
You know, normally he doesn't lag out, so it's gotta be something weird going on.
Seems like he's having trouble joining the lobby too.
Who's Mr. Bean?
That is Uncle, Dark Uncle.
Oh.
I don't know why people change their names on their thing.
Well, everybody's got a bunch of names, especially if you played along. That might be your original name. It's like when I was playing with Windu, you know, it shows up his original one. See. We got everybody. Who are we missing?
We're missing Rescue Ranger still. He didn't manage to join the lobby, and now he's probably restarting the client.
There you go. Alright.
I'm in a party now. So everyone is still in their respective channels. It looks like, yeah, Rescue had to drop out of TeamSpeak as well, but now he's back on TeamSpeak, so that's a good sign.
Yep. I just hope this game doesn't last 2 hours.
That would be unexpected. Do IH games with you guys usually last 2 hours?
I think last couple times we played it's like an hour and 10, hour and 15. I was like, I ain't doing this no more.
Good game. 1 hour. When you get all abilities and
At least,
when the game gets hard, because the farm hits hard and everything is, yeah, you have to do much more.
Well, it's like the longer the game goes, the better off Zerg and Protoss are, and the weaker Terran would become. At least that's usually been my experience.
Yeah.
And that's what the 10 shields are for. So
Yeah.
the Terrans...
Not the Destro. I mean, the way the Destro is beefed up right now.
Well, the combat shields work on the Destro too.
I think that I should talk to Greater about actually renaming the Dreadnought back to Destro, because everyone still calls it the Destro, right? Like,
Yeah, I think it's always going to be Destro.
Mm.
I mean, you kind of wonder, why did Zedu change the name of the ship while keeping its role, function, and model all the same? Rescue Ranger is still not getting into the lobby here, though. What's going on? I'm gonna go ask them what's going on.
Channel switched.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
There he is.
Is Rescue getting back on okay?
He is. He's logging in right now. Just waiting for his shit to load up.
And Qantas Airline, goddamn slow as shit.
Is this crazy?
This is crazy.
I recognize your voice from your videos.
Yes.
Alright, I've had enough of that.
It's easy to get off of a dumb tune.
A theme song?
Go to another dumb tune. Why those guys get paid big bucks to make catchy crap that just you can't get out of your head.
You do Gilligan's Island.
Did Rescue like restart his computer, or does it just take a while to reload the client?
I rebooted my computer. Almost there. Just in case some crap was in it.
You're here, we see you.
Did you have to install updates?
You are pending.
Didn't have to.
Pending. But what happened?
Let's try again.
Well, let him finish loading the client. If it takes him a second, inviting him too early might mess it up a little bit.
I hear that. My game used to fucking have a heart attack when I got an invite while I was loading.
Yeah, it was
you let us know when, Rescue.
Well, it says entering lobby forever right now.
Oh, I think you're fucking bugged again.
Oh yeah, if it says entering lobby, you gotta log out. That's the only solution.
And just log out though. Don't close your game.
Well,
You don't have to close the game. You just have to log out and log back in.
I am.
And then once you're loaded all the way, let me know.
Yeah, well.
Good thing they've patched StarCraft Arcade to solve all these issues, yeah?
There's so many issues. Like when you invite a bunch of people, like it just totally lags the lobby up. Alright, normally I would have spammed you 10 times by now. But I'll let you load. I feel the pressure of
Go
all
ahead
these
and
people.
invite me.
The sounds of my youth.
Okay, round 2?
Alright.
Or take
Round
2, I
two,
should
same
say.
ships.
I'm gonna move
Oh
on
yeah,
again.
same ships, same comp.
Channel switched.
Alright, once again, this is Crazy, aka Why Must I Sign
User
In?
joined your channel.
As I mentioned in a section of the video that might get cut out because I tried to restart the stream, Fast Forward's going to be joining me as a special guest star in this particular video. Do you want to say hello again,
I
Fast
hope
Forward?
it's okay for you. If I can leave if you don't.
Oh,
want
no,
me
no,
to-
no. I love guest stars,
or
man.
sort of co-cast. Okay. Yeah, English is not my native language, so I hope my pronunciation isn't as bad as shit or something.
Where are you from, man?
Okay.
Oh.
Let's hope the game will be long and cool.
Let's hope Rescue gets in without dropping. Okay, here we go. We're in the game. We got Dark Uncle as Dreadnought,
That was a quick load.
Thunder as Arbiter, Calix as BC, Rescue Ranger as Frigate, Phoenix as Colossus, and Windu as a Overlord. Overlord opening Plague, Phoenix opening, I don't know, he's taking a minute. Rescue Ranger opening Missiles, Calix opening Missiles, Thunder opening Farm. It's really unusual Arbiter opening. Or at least I think it's unusual. Dark opening armor with some farm. On the red team, we
I don't
have.
understand why Thunder opened 2 lasers.
That's
doesn't
really
make any sense because
it's not really a IH open right there. Yeah, I agree. But let's finish the team setup. We got lack of skill on 5 ints, pretty standard. Jimber on missiles, Iceman on imp, Lone on missiles, J-Quest on feedback. You know, a more expected opening. And then we got Bled, Levy on just probably mutation with 1 locust for some farm. So we got pretty standard mid-frame blue team taking the cloud. But yeah, they're managing okay aggression with this 2-tank build to manage to take this cloud, which I think is putting a little bit of pressure off the fact that their Arbiter has no abilities. He probably looks like he got imped by Iceman earlier on, so he's been he wouldn't have anything to cast anyway, so maybe the lasers will work out for him.
bought those 2 lasers. He didn't buy anything else. He still has 1.6 speed. He has only those 2 lasers. He has no energy upgrades and no recharge shields upgrade. So I don't know what he bought.
He wanted to farm, you know. He's gonna go back and he'll be able to afford feedback now when he gets back. I mean, I don't agree with that opening even slightly, but I don't think it's gonna cost them this game right now. Lack of skill managing to really mostly avoid the aggression, but now Dark Uncle is pushing in a little bit. He has to be careful here with them over in the cloud. He's cut off from his team, but I don't think that Jimber has the the damage right now to really risk killing him, so he can be a little bit aggressive on lack of skill. Iceman in the middle taking a few missiles, but you know, it looks like Calyx caught an imp as well, which is why he is low on energy. Rescue also caught an imp, also out of energy. Windu is staying on the side lane, keeping his plagues on Bled, but Bled is regenerating the damage well enough that it's not an issue for him. Notice that all the other ships are up to full hull life, holding the cloud now. And see, this is the point where you're like, okay, would they have held that cloud longer if Thunder had gotten something other than lasers? And that's, you know, that's a question worth asking.
They have a Colossus, they have a frigate and the BC, so they have to push.
Yeah, I mean, they have 4 shield ships in the mid here. So, I mean, if he had gone even shield regen and just a bit of energy, he could have taken an imp or two and still been contributing something. But
of course, because look at the composition. There is a frigate and a BC, a Raven and an Arbiter against them, and they have a frigate and a BC, a Colossus and the Arbiter. So actually they have more missile ships, so they should be applying more DPS and push the enemy team, but they don't manage to push them and get pushed instead.
Yeah, because they're basically down a ship, you know? I mean, Windu is managing to keep Bled, you know, on his side of the map. So it's not that it's Overlord versus Leviathan that's an issue here. It's now on the other hand, J-Quest is full energy right now, so he's not really doing a huge amount either. He's kind of waiting for Windu to get, probably waiting for Windu to get back up a little bit before he drops his feedback. Instead, he puts one on Phoenix, hoping to just, you know, burn some shields down. So yeah, I'm not sure we can wholly blame Thunder for this push, but
they should team up with the BC and the Frigate should team up with the Colossus and just push them.
Yeah.
But it looks like they want to go back, but they can't. Yeah, they're too greedy. They're fighting on their own half of the map, and that is a very bad decision, because if you are fighting on your own half of the map, you get way less farm, because the fighters they respawn as soon as they get killed.
Yep, and so blue team is now down 100 on farm. We're at 7 minutes, and they have not pushed back at that 4.5 minute mark. I mean, even though Rescue has gone back and gotten his ion cannon, now finally Thunder does have a spell. He has 325 energy and force field to deal with missile aggression from Jimber. Calyx doesn't look like he's gotten back yet. He still has 300 minerals floating. Phoenix floating 600 minerals. I think that at that 4.5 minute mark, he really should have just gone back to base and picked up some more shields or something. He has 3 lasers. Another very curious decision from him. He must have constant shield regeneration, but even then, I'm not sure I agree with that 3rd laser rather than perhaps a missile or something. 3 mutas on Windu with 250 energy and Plague still, losing that Plague due to the feedback. Some mid-game, midfield aggression as Dark Ungle pushes in on Lone Traveler with the force field protection of Thunder, hoping to push them back, regain some of that farm disadvantage. They're now down 200 farm, which at 8 minutes is not where you want to be. Rescue not really pushing Bled in, but Bled just coming back with his team. And red team now pushed back. Blue team did go back and get some ups now. Now 5 lasers on Phoenix. There is a carrier on the other team. Lack of skill is at 8 interceptors. I'm still not sure I would go for that 5th laser there. Phoenix also picking up Hardened Shield with 275 energy for the missiles, even though Thunder does have Force Field. Calyx at...
The blue team seems to play very uncoordinated.
Calyx bouncing into a rock there, yeah. Calyx on 4 lasers. I mean, it seems like some of them are focusing really heavy to either stay in one-shot farm, which I think is unnecessarily greedy, or to they might be really concerned with lack of skill as a carrier, but lack of skill, you know, he's floating at 192 farm. He's not leading in farm. Bled is leading in farm, and lasers are going to do all of Jack, and that's about it, to a Leviathan with 5 armor. So these 5 lasers on Phoenix and 4 lasers on Calyx is all going to be doing nothing to the most farmed ship on the enemy team. So now Bled is just leading the charge into this push here, managing to still drop some acid sprays on the enemy team as he goes in, still managing to keep his health up with rapid regeneration. And blue team is getting pushed back once again, still down. Now that they regained it, so they're only down about 150 farm now. But they are still not in a favorable position based on the amount of aggression they were capable of in the early game. Lack of skill still on those 8 interceptors. I'm not sure if he picked up Rapid Warp or not. Probably not at this stage. Expecting to see that later on. J-Quest taking the side lane. He's now gone up to maintaining 2-shot farm as they went into the 10-minute mark on feedback and force field with 350 energy. Can't even find J-Quest on the list. J-Quest on 215 farm, so he's doing pretty okay on farm, actually. Dark Uncle pushed back. Dark went 8 shields as Dreadnought, presumably working to that 10 shield point where he'll have constant shield regeneration, and also with the emergency shield extra boost there. Jimber has Afterburners, letting him kite a little bit more. The siege creep now coming out, but I'm not sure that the blue team really has enough sustain here to protect this siege creep. My guess is that Rescue's going to get pushed back and they're going to kill this siege creep. What was that?
He could just force field the siege creep and they would need the carrier to launch the siege creep to kill it. But the arbiter was a base, so he couldn't help.
Yeah, so the siege creep went down. Red team siege creep is coming along very slowly. It might be the case that they need to back before it even gets here, but really red team is low on energy. Not max shield, but with Bled at 5 armor and 6 tentacles, they can probably stay here without hugely risking a kill or a death on their team. Dark Uncle coming back out with full life. 4 Gats and protective field, 250 energy. Windu has Psyblast now on 300 energy. Windu at 238 farm. A lot of this blue team still below 200 farm. Bled now at 350 farm. Lack of skill now getting up to 300 farm as well. So when Lack of skill gets back, he's going to have almost a full 1,000 minerals to spend. Bled has been spending his minerals with constant, so he is staying on 1-shot farm with his tentacles, pretty expected. Also being a little bit greedy with the 5 locusts. There is no carrier on the enemy team, so those 5 locusts are generally for farm. He does, of course, have acid spray, so it might be the case that he can drop an acid spray and get a little bit of damage in with the locust, but I think that's mostly for greed right there. Jimber now having picked up Fusion Torpedo, hoping to make some sort of big play here. They do have enough aggression right now that there have been points where ships like Dark Uncle and others have been low enough that a torpedo land might have gotten a kill in. Red team maintaining their 200 farm lead as they push back out. Thunder now with Storm and Force Field, staying on 4 lasers, which is still 2-shot farm. Thunder and Rescue Ranger exchanging Ion Blasts. Rescue only having Ion, dealing 4,500.
There might be some... and Jimber already has torpedoes, so the blue team has really to watch out to not get stasis and torpedoes.
That's exactly right.
Right now, this is the situation.
J-Quest used his energy on a force field and a feedback rather than a stasis field, though. Jimber did not have the energy for a torpedo anyway, so that's a reasonable decision.
The better tool, he has to lock down the arbiter. Yeah, what it does, yes.
Yep, Kellick's landing that lockdown on the enemy arbiter. J-Quest now at 0 energy, inhibiting any chance of a stasis nuke. Windu floating 500 farm. Lack of skill having come back out with 7 scouts. Warpin, 250 energy. Using those scouts to push back Windu. Windu at 4,500 live, needing to go back and heal. Rescue flying out, dropping a Ion on Lone, getting a little bit out of position. That's little bit risky considering the level of aggression the other team is capable of. And there's a stasis on rescue inside the enemy base. Here comes the nuke. Rescue is down. Thunder now also has stasis, which it's not clear what he's going to be able to do with it now that their frigate is down. Losing rescue loses the capacity for a stasis nuke from the blue team.
Don't they have no DPS?
Thunder getting feedbacked by J-Quest, losing the energy and the capacity for a stasis for the next few seconds. Siege creep is coming out. They should, hopefully, I think, have enough capacity to protect it this time. But Blood is fed enough, 1700 life, with Acid Spray that he's going to be able to drop those Tempests, drop the Siege creep, and maintain the contain now at this point. The red team farm lead drifting up to, oh goodness, 800 farm. This is a very unfavorable position for the blue team. Dark Uncle with Warp and Protective Field, 250 energy, 4 armor. Getting pushed back very heavily. Something to note here, Dark Uncle does have more shields right now than Phoenix the Colossus. Phoenix with recharge shield and 400 energy, having a hard time taking advantage of those two spells with the level of energy denial on the enemy team.
He still has 0 missiles, so even with his shields, he can't push the enemy team because he does no damage. He's just like...
I mean, he's trying to be a big meal shield, but...
yeah, but still,
I mean, why spend... Again, this is that point where you really go back to why get that 5th laser, right? I mean, what was the purpose of that? It's not going to help you farm. It's not going to deal any damage to the enemy teams. It's not even really going to deal with these scouts. So it's just it's just 50 wasted minerals, but that would be basically 2 antimatter missile ups. That would be 10 more damage per missile if he had gotten that instead. Iceman now has point defense drone along with 425 energy, another stasis nuke, but Dark Uncle does have 1,700 life coming out. Getting stasis by Thunder to save him, afraid that there's going to be another muke to finish him off. Dark Uncle now continuing in, Bled pushing in a little bit, but not really diving into the mothership repulsor cannon and the purifier beam, which would perhaps put him at risk of a opposing kill. But red team doesn't need to dive in for a kill right now. They can drop those stasis nukes, but at a 1,000 farm lead.
And just win. They already have over 1,000 farm lead.
This game is already pretty much over.
I don't know how the blue team can win this.
Phoenix.
Do you have any idea what the blue team could do?
Phoenix still with the same stuff. Dark Uncle can't even afford bots. Calix has lockdown, no nuke, no capacity to buy nuke at 85 farm. Thunder with stasis, but nothing on his team can take advantage of a stasis. He can only use it defensively. Their pure damage output is Windu with Psyblast.
The good thing about stasis, if the Levi goes frenzy, then he can stasis him and save a teammate.
Yeah. But it's purely a defensive stasis at this point. Losing rescue and the capacity for a nuke really removes their only capacity for really big play right now. And even Windu has had to pick up Siphon energy, so he's not really managing to stay on kind of a pure Psyblast build, getting more energy to maintain those Psyblasts. Bled now pushing in, even though Dark Uncle is behind him. It's really Dark Uncle is the one in trouble. J-Quest coming in. He does have 7 lasers, but he can afford to be greedy with the farm lead that they have. He doesn't have the energy for stasis right now, but Dark Uncle still needs to be careful. The scouts now at level 10, 10 interceptors, warp in, and actually instead of getting the shield regeneration on the scouts, Lack of Skill has picked up Tempests presuming that he's not really, I guess, going to get a kill with the scouts, but rather he's going to... They're just going to be dropping a tower at this point and winning a very safe, slow win. And there's really not a huge amount that the blue team can do about siege damage right now. Dark Uncle, not even having the minerals for... Or he can now afford bots, but he's 170 minerals away from being able to afford his ultimate, being able to really contain the Tempests that way. The Tempests coming in with the Sky Fury siege creep. And Calix doesn't have missile pods. Phoenix doesn't have Lance. Their only way to deal AoE damage to siege creep is Plague, which is not really what you usually want to be doing with Plague. And so how are they even going to break out past these Sky Fury and Tempests with the level of aggression that Red Team is capable of right now, bearing in mind that the Raven can continue to drop bots. Windu does drop a Plague on the siege creep, but with the force fields, no one on his team can get out to them. Phoenix now coming out and already down to... already out of shields. Thunder does drop a Storm to finally clear up those Tempests and siege creep. But they're not going to be able to push out much further than this. The red team's farm lead now creeping up to 1,100. Dark Uncle trying to come down, trying to get some aggression on the Raven, but the Raven has 0.81 speed, or 1.81 speed. Wow, Dark Uncle has gotten up to 1.82 speed. That's what he's been spending on his minerals instead of bots. But he doesn't have, on his own, the damage to really kill a 0.81 speed Raven, even though he is that 0.01 faster. Lack of skill bringing out another set of Tempests, making this a very slow back, but I mean, the red team is getting a little bit greedy, but they are still at a point where a little bit of greed is not an issue. Blood is out of energy, but he does have Frenzy for when he wants to drop it. Jimber's Muke at 3,500. Rescue, of course, is dead, so he does not have an opposing Muke to look at. Iceman staying on just PDD and Imp. Iceman at 369 farm, but he is up to 500 energy, so he can continue to just pump out the PDD, and he is at little risk of being caught out of position with his 10 shields. Jimber, after burning in, trying to get some aggression on Phoenix, get his shields back down as they push in once again, returning to the contain that they were holding earlier. Not pushing in particularly fast, letting the Tempests push in for them. Bled on the side lane, not being too aggressive against Windu, who can continue to drop plagues that are not really pushing Bled into a point where he's losing enough life that he would need to lose aggression. So, I mean, it is just those early game choices that let the red team get a little bit of a lead. But a little bit of a lead in the early game, when you're looking at Stasis Nuke, very quickly becomes a very big lead. So I guess the idea was, maybe, that Thunder went a farm open because he wanted, perhaps, to rush another spell, get some energy, maybe rush that Stasis, so that they could just go Stasis Nuke pretty much right from the get-go. But, I mean, we can ask him about this afterward, but even if you want minerals, I would generally say you still want that spell opening, because being able to deny a few enemy spells, being able to even drop a storm, will help you push the team back, hold the mid lane, so that you ultimately end up getting more farm, even though you're only on 0 lasers. Phoenix really having a very hard time, still no Lance. So even though he's flying up right into the Tempests, Lack of Skill can just now drop a Plasma Surge, and the Tempests remain standing. He doesn't even have to rebuild one. Dark Uncle does finally pick up his ultimate, allowing him to go into siege mode. It's not quite getting in range of the siege creep yet. I'm sorry, of the Tempest from lack of skill yet. Instead focusing on the siege creep. Only on 5 Gats though, he's dealing 1050 damage a shot at 3 weapon speed, which is a 300 DPS ratio. Is not really allowing him to push back very much.
Oh no, Windu got stasis.
Windu stasis at 6,200 life. Jimber dropping the nuke, and Windu goes down. This game is, I mean, yeah. Windu GGing out. This game is effectively over. Calix GGing out. And that's the game. So again, there were those moments where in the early game, J-Quest was, at full energy, not really having dropped the feedback, I'm sorry. So, I mean, I don't want to necessarily blame Thunder, but I feel like overall the blue team was failing to maintain that initial farm advantage.
I would say that they bought many very wrong upgrades.
Yeah, just a lot of farming ups, a lot of very passive upgrades that really just overall resulted in a loss. So, thanks for watching. I hope we all learned a little bit about the mechanics of in-houses and how that can really differ from a quick match setting. If you liked, I hope you'll subscribe, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here.